My mourning is never ending. For tears my eyes are always waiting. Whenever one Ashura ends, another one is just beginning.
I've lost count of how many tears have changed the color of my eyes. But it's more than the 7 skis. But it's more than the 7 seas and the stars in the 7 skies. I've lost count of how many tears have changed the color of my eyes. But it's more than all the 7 seas and more than the stars in the 7 skies. Every story that tortures my ears reflects such familiar cries. I see Husaini in every story, and it's as if Ashura is in disguise. To me, they are all the same Imam. The same blood trickles down each palm. 14 tragedies in every year. Can I ever keep myself calm? Soon after, Safar has ended. Stars are shaking from a wail. She looks almost like a Zainab, but within her chest there's a nail. She looks almost like a Zainab, but within her chest there's a nail. She doesn't stand chained up in Sham. Zainab doesn't have her title, but like Zainab, from the fire, the ash has turned her skin pale. From this darkness, roses wither as 2 fires clash together. It's as if they wanted a Zainab, and in Zahra they found another. Not long after mourning the rib of the Queen of Women, we find her forgetting her rib, striking her head in a prison. Not long after weeks of mourning the rib of the Queen of Women, we find her forgetting her rib, striking her head in a prison darker than space, where even air is forbidden. I see Imam al-Kadhim wrapped in chains, yearning the peace of his coffin. Helpless, yearning for a helper. Strangers do not know one that stranger, chained to the ground, beneath the ground, even the air is heavier. Later on are nights where destinies are written. The month of no food and no water. We watch as the weight of Islam tilts, as demolished are its pillars. I watch the killer of Marhab and the conqueror of Khaybar struck on his head, and watching this reminds me of Ali al-Akbar, a strike from which the heavens shook. Descends a book, ascends a book. He looks like Ali al-Akbar, and Ali al-Akbar like him would look. The year is spread throughout the earth, but bends toward the east, the west. The year is spread throughout the earth, but bends toward the east, the west. Why? It's trying to comfort broken graves, the bodies of those tyrants detest. Gazing at Baqiya's shattered graves, I recall Husaini's shattered chest. And like Abbas lying with no arms, they lie without comfort or rest. I see within their tragedies 72 scattered bodies. The air brushes their martyred skin, and their souls sway by them like leaves. Indeed, there are 14 tragedies in a year, but there is one greater than them all. Indeed, there are 14 tragedies in a year, but there is one greater than all. It sits upon Husaini's lonely chest. It sits upon Husaini's lonely chest. Long after for help he would call. The years may circle without end, but upon Ashura they stall. And when our tears witness his blood, prostrate upon his neck they fall. Every day I ask if it's near. I have waited long for this tear. Husaini's 10 days are like a Kaaba, and around them circles the year. Because my mourning is never ending. For tears my eyes are always waiting. Whenever one Ashura ends, another is just beginning. Whenever one Ashura ends, another is just beginning. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad.